Black Ops 6 Zombies is officially here, as today we got a brand new round-based Zombies Terminus reveal trailer, about 20 minutes of gameplay on the Terminus map, and a brand new Call of Duty blog that explains everything we are going to see in Black Ops 6 Zombies. So in this video, I'm going to summarize the entirety of the blog post. With Black Ops 6 Zombies, we have two round-based maps at launch, these being Terminus and Liberty Falls. Now, we've already seen a lot of information on Terminus, but on Liberty Falls, we have almost no information. In the Call of Duty blog, we get a complete overview of Terminus. It states, located in the Philippine Sea is a remote Terminus island complex. Historical data indicates a pre-World War II coal mining operation on the island, abandoned around 1932. 10 years later, Terminus became a forward US naval base. Mothballed until 1965, the CIA converted it into a top-secret outpost used for the detention of blank. In 1984, blank. In 1986, Project Janus took over the island, building a laboratory in the subterranean mining caves. After Peck and Maya break out the Requiem crew from the prison cells, they soon learn that this is a bio-research station for Project Janus. Your handlers are Peck and Strauss, and for the richest story experience, you'll want to choose your operator crew from Gregory Weaver, Elizabeth Gray, Mackenzie Mac Carver, and Maya Aguinaldo, the dedicated crew of characters featured throughout Black Ops 6 Zombie storyline. Liberty Falls overview, Almost Hell, West Virginia. Footage from an incursion at the once quaint, now overrun West Virginian town also gives you the first glimpse of the second launch map. Seemingly the epicenter of the Dark Ether outbreak, chaos is crawling through Liberty Falls, with much of the local population now succumbing to the results of the second simultaneous dimensional breach. Next up in the blog post, we have the Essence of Zombies, a gameplay overview. Essence returns and takes the form of points you rapidly accrue by slaying zombies and occasionally appear as Dark Ether Essence that sometimes drop from tougher enemies. You can use Essence for objective-related devices, to unlock doors, to summon a tactical raft, to buy perks from the machines or Wonder Fizz, ammo caches, weapon wall buys, armor wall buys, mystery box, and special trial challenges. The other main form of currency is salvage, small piles of junk with a green outline found randomly from fallen enemies. In a quality of life improvement, players now only need to manage one type of salvage, as opposed to collecting normal and high-grade salvage in Black Ops Cold War. Salvage drops are now player-specific, so you don't have to worry about your teammates picking up your hard-earned salvage before you can. Salvage is used in the following ways: to access ammo mods and apply special elemental powers to your weapons via the arsenal machine, to upgrade your rarity of your weapon to inflict more damage, to build tactical, lethal, and support equipment via a crafting table. The main quest returns for Liberty Falls and Terminus, and it gives a brief overview stating every Zombies map has a main quest that you're left to your own devices to solve, usually after the route to the pack-a-punch machine has been completed. The main quest for Terminus follows a similar pattern, and you're free to fully explore the prison area, ocean, and smaller islands with a tactical raft at your disposal to explore one of the largest round-based Zombies map ever created. Easter eggs and side quests are returning with Black Ops 6. As we know, they can't explain it in the blog post, but usually people find them within the first day or two of the map coming out. So expect the main quest, Easter egg, or side quest to be found as time goes on. Also returning from Black Ops Cold War is the exfil feature. At some point, even the most hardened, strategically focused Zombies player need to extradite themselves from the relentless hordes, and once you want to leave Terminus, you can call upon Raptor 1 to locate a landing site while you race to secure it before you are overwhelmed. After clearing the vicinity, you may yet to live to see another match. Or you can continue to explore the island facing tougher and tougher crowds of ghoulish entities until you succumb to the threats. Either way, your personal best is tracked and logged, so you know when you've bettered a previous attempt. Also coming in Black Ops 6 Zombies is the Omni Movement. They explain it in the blog as Zomni Movement. Now, we've never seen Omni Movement in a Call of Duty before, but you can sprint, slide, and dive in any direction, all with a 360-degree range of motion. Now, I've already explained Omni Movement before. We already know what it is, but pretty much it is a future of Call of Duty, and you either get used to it or you don't. So that's Omni Movement, or Zomni Movement as they call it in the Zombies blog post. With Black Ops 6 and now Black Ops 6 Zombies, you can fully change your HUD to how you want it. You can change it to a legacy setting that removes the minimap and positions elements to the same place as the HUD in Black Ops 3 Zombies. the ability to turn off health bar and zombie hit point numbers that appear after each successful impact, the ability to select a custom color palette for your interface, icons, and maps, and the ability to turn off Pack-a-Punch camos. Also with Black Ops 6 Zombies, we have a huge change when it comes to solo play and saving your games. It explains, due to a variety of reasons, including improved visual quality and lower file size, an internet connection is required to play Black Ops 6 Zombies. Robust systems have been put into place to both maximize the ease of matchmaking and minimize gameplay interruptions. Here are some of the mitigations. Private matchmaking. New to Black Ops 6 Zombies, players can join another friend's game no matter how far they are through the game, providing the host has room in the game for the party to join. Pausing, saving, and recovery. At any point during the game, the following can occur. Pausing. You can elect to pause your solo match if you want to take a quick break. Saving. For the first time in Zombies, you can elect to save your solo match at any time, providing you are at full health, aren't downed, dead, or actively engaging in an exfil. Load the save file to continue. Again, if enough time has passed while you're AFK, the game will automatically save your game state so you won't lose your progress. Lastly, for recovery, on the rare occasion that the game's servers, your internet, or a combination of the two conspire to prevent you from continuing the enjoyment of the game and you disconnect. Solo players, load up your save close to the point in the game you disconnected and continue from that point. Squad players, if you disconnect from a squad but the host is still active, you can rejoin and continue the match after a small period of time spectating. Another big change to Black Ops 6 Zombies is the augment system. Each perk, ammo mod, and field upgrade has a research path, access in the pregame menus between matches. Revelations you make during your research allows you to unlock the true power of each item, which takes the form of augments. A total of 6 augments per match, 3 minor and 3 major, are yours to uncover. A minor augment offers a limited advantage to the item, usually during use, and a major augment offers a substantial advantage to the behavior of your item, usually during use. Like I stated before, augments work for perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades, and this is a huge change because this can completely change how each and every perk, ammo mod, and field upgrade works. So I think going through these and finding the best ones for you will be the best option when Black Ops 6 Zombies releases. Next up, we have weapons and loadouts. For our primary weapons, you can choose between an assault rifle, SMG, shotgun, LMG, marksman rifle, sniper rifle, handgun, or launcher. And for your melee weapon, you can choose between any available melee armament. Now expect a mastery camo grind for these, as I did state there will be a complete mastery camo grind for Zombies. For our field upgrades, we have 4 returning field upgrades from Cold War, these being Ether Shroud, Frenzied Guard, Healing Aura, and Energy Mine. Now I'm not going to explain all these because we've kind of seen them already, but also we have a brand new field upgrade known as Dark Flare, offering a new and impressive offensive capability. This field upgrade generates a massive energy beam that deals lethal shadow damage. The beam penetrates everything in its path. An example of one of the minor augments for it is Heavy Shadow. Zombies impacted by the beam are slowed. And one of the major augments for it is Shadow Ball. The beam is replaced by a sphere that damages enemies as it travels and detonates at the end of the duration. Also returning from Black Ops Cold War is the crafting table. You can craft tacticals, lethals, and support equipment. For our tacticals, we have concussions, stim shots, smokes, decoy grenades, shock charge, symbol monkey, and LT-53 Casimirs. Now we know how all these tacticals already work, as we've seen them in Cold War and even Modern Warfare Zombies. For our lethals, we have Frag, Sticky, Molotov, C4, Combat Axe, Impact Grenade, Thermo Grenade, and Blast Trap. The Thermo Grenade creates a large fuel air cloud that explodes after a duration. The Blast Trap is a planted explosive device that detonates after enemies come near, so kind of like a proximity mine in a way. Now these can be crafted from the crafting table, but also can be dropped by zombies after you eliminate them. For our support equipment, we have a self-revive, an ARC-XD, which is an explosive RC car that emits small ether blasts, a sentry turret, and a mutant injection. The mutant injection allows you to transform yourself and temporarily wreak havoc as a mangler. Once you inject yourself with the serum, you grow an additional 3 feet taller, become clad in plated armor, and can throw your weight about with a vicious melee swipe, ranged melee cannon attack, and a zombie killing barging sprint, all with some serious oppressive damage upgrades. Now we know Gobblegums are returning, but I'm not going to go over this in extreme detail as we already know how it's going to work. But we have Gobblegum rarities, which are rare, epic, legendary, ultra, and whimsical. Some rare gobblegums include Shield Up, your armor is twice as strong for 3 minutes, and Killjoy, which spawns an instant power-up. Some epic gobblegums include Free Fire, firing weapons consume no ammo for the next 60 seconds, and Soda Fountain, the next perk purchase gives you a random perk. Some examples of legendary gobblegums include Phoenix Up, revive all teammates and they keep their perks, and wall-to-wall clearance, wall buys cost 10 essence. Some examples of ultra gobblegums include Perkaholic, gives the player all perks in the map, and Wunderbar, the next gun from the mystery box will be a wonder weapon. Some examples of whimsical gobblegums include Newtonian Negation, zombies killed falls straight up for 3 minutes. These whimsical gobblegums are, of course, as the name suggests, provide effects that aren't focused on giving you advantage, but instead a sometimes hilarious, always entertaining effect. As we know, Mr. Peaks is the new gobblegum machine, so don't expect a Dr. Monty gobblegum machine. It's just going to be the Mr. Peaks one that we saw in that trailer before. We know a few returning perks coming in Black Ops 6 Zombies. These include Juggernog, Quick Revive, Speed Cola, Stamina Up, PhD Flopper, Deadshot Daiquiri, Elemental Pop, and the new perk Melee Macchiato. Now we have no clue if Mule Kick will come out later or if Mule Kick has just been completely scrapped, but for Melee Macchiato, this replaces weapon gun butt and does a deadly punch that sends enemies flying. One of the minor augments for the Melee Macchiato perk is called Hidden Impact. Melee kills reload a portion of your held weapon. And one of the major augments is Vaporism. Successful melee attacks heal for 25 health. Ammo mods are now found inside the Arsenal machine. These use salvage to buy now. Some include Brain Rot, Cryo Freeze, Deadwire, and Napalm Burst. We already know how all these work, we've seen in the past. Alongside those four, we got a brand new one, which is called Shadow Rift. This ammo mod allows bullets to deal shadow damage. Each bullet has a chance to spawn a black hole if striking normal or special zombies, warping nearby zombies away and dropping some from the air at high speeds. One of the minor augments includes Targeted, dropping zombies fall on other zombies. And one of the major augments include Explosive Rain. Zombies that are dropped from portals will explode on contact with the ground. With Black Ops 6, the Rampage Inducer is back from Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. With the Rampage Inducer turned on for the first 20 rounds, all zombies will become either sprinters or super sprinters, which will pretty much just make the beginning rounds a lot faster. You don't have to sit around waiting for zombies to crawl out windows or to spawn or whatever. They will all just be instantly sprinters. Now for the ground loot that dropped from zombies, you have salvage, armor plates, tacticals, lethals, support equipment, and ammo mods. Another returning feature from Black Ops Cold War is the ammo caches. I'm not really a huge fan of this because it kind of makes max ammos almost useless, but pretty much you go up to one of these crates and it costs essence and it will completely refill all your ammo. Now only for the Terminus map, we have the Tactical Raft, which is pretty much just a raft that you can use to get from the main part of the map to the other islands. Now you can swim, but there might be enemies in the water, so taking the raft is a safer and quicker option in comparison to just swimming. Also returning from Black Ops Cold War is the Trials. This is pretty much just a short challenge that you can do after you purchase it. And the challenges are very simple, like get headshot kills or get kills while crouched or kills in a certain location. And as you keep doing these more and more and more, you get better and better rewards. And I think that the last one is a legendary reward. And this will give you like a wonder weapon or a perk or a legendary weapon. For the power-ups in Black Ops 6 Zombies, we have insta-kill, double points, max ammo, nuke, bonus points, full power, and max armor. Unfortunately, Carpenter is not in this game. I'm pretty sure Max Armor has just replaced Carpenter because I don't know if you can even repair barricades. I don't even know if barricades are even in Black Ops 6 Zombies. So unfortunately, no Carpenter, but we have Max Armor at least. Also with the Arsenal machine, we have weapon rarity upgrades. This does cost salvage like it did in Cold War. Green is tier 2 damage, blue is tier 3 damage, purple is tier 4 damage, and orange tier 5 damage. Also, we have the return of wall buys. It works the same in Black Ops Cold War to where at the beginning of the game, a wall buy might be green, but as the rounds go on, maybe it'll go to like blue, and say you're at like round 30, that wall buy that was once green is now legendary. So pretty much wall buys are not useless. They were kind of useless in Black Ops Cold War, but in this game, they're a lot more useful. We have a new wall buy, these being armor levels. The blue armor wall buy allows you to wear 2 plates, and then the purple armor wall buy will allow you to wear 3 plates. And then once you visit an armor wall buy, it ceases to function. You accrue armor plates via ground loot or crafting them from a crafting table. The mystery box also returns as well. This allows you to get a random weapon, a random wonder weapon, or a random support item. Of course, the Pack-a-Punch machine is back as well. It's just the Cold War version of it. It's not the old version, which I think is so much better. And there also isn't an animation, but at least there is no stupid menu that they had in Cold War where you had to cycle through each and every one to get the Pack-a-Punch you want. You just interact with the Pack-a-Punch machine and your gun is Pack-a-Punch to whatever rarity you need it to be. For Terminus, we have a brand new wonder weapon, this being the Beam Smasher. The Beam Smasher is comparable in size and shape to a light machine gun and features a single barrel emitting a supercharged and incredibly damaging Ethereum beam. Set around the barrel are resonator focus flaps that direct the energy created by the weapon. This weapon is reloaded by swapping out the side-mounted DAPP canister. The Beam Smasher has two firing modes. The primary mode, which allows you to shoot a solid etheric energy beam, causing organic matter to break down at the molecular level. This occurs almost instantly and enemies appear to explode in a cloud of vaporizing innards. Further testing is needed, but it appears that the longer the weapon fires, the more ungainly it becomes to move. For the secondary firing mode, we have focused sound waves that cause molecules of multiple enemy targets to vibrate at alarmingly fast rates. Targets are racked with pulsing head trauma that incapacitates by slowing the targets down than damaging them. Entities in this state become much more easily damaged by both the primary firing mode and conventional firepower. Finally, for the last of the news in the blog post, we have an entire breakdown of every single zombie type. First off, we have Shamblers, which are just the basic zombies. They look like civilians or scientists with lab coats, whatever. Same with the bloated zombies and the ones with the hazmat suits. Next up, we have armored zombies. These ones have light armored plating, as we saw in Cold War and Modern Warfare Zombies. Next up, we have the heavy zombies. These ones are signified by the huge amounts of armor they have on them. Next up, for our special zombies, we have the vermin. These are spider-like ravenous scuttlers with a central thorax that seems to take form of a screaming human head. Very odd looking, but they do act like the spiders from Zetsubo no Shima in that sort of way. Next up, we have parasites. These are pretty much the exact same version from Shadows of Evil and Revelations. They just fly and shoot acid bile projectiles at you, and they're honestly very annoying, but they're back as well. Of course, we have the return of Manglers, and I'm actually excited for this because they have a completely new variant greenlit by Project Janus, now armed with an Ethereum augmented cannon and prone to extended bouts of primal rage. It is these bipedal tanks that now roam parts of the island, threatening all with the cannon and shoot multiple shots and a vicious melee that anyone should steer well clear of. These Manglers look extremely cool to me, and I really hope we can get like a bundle of some sort where we can play as these Manglers, because man, I love the new design of these Manglers so much. Next up, we have the amalgams. I don't know how to explain this by myself, so I'm just going to explain what the blog says. The amalgam is a form of fleshy deviancy that until now has defied explanation. Roughly over 8 feet tall in height and retaining a general humanoid mass, this appears, to be put politely, to be a combined DNA of multiple individuals. It has multiple appendages, including heads, all growing from seemingly random locations. This thing is horrifying. I do think they're going to kind of play like a Abomination or a Megaton or a Panzer or something like that. They're not going to be like every round. We have 3 new traps to Terminus alone, one of these being called the Tentacle Trap. When activated, zombies will get grabbed by the tentacles and then eaten. The Void Cannon Trap, which we saw in the very first teaser trailer for Black Ops 6 Zombies. This kind of just works like a Casimir. When activated, it shoots out a black hole, and when zombies are close, they are slowed, and if they're too close, they'll get sucked up. Like I said, just works like a Casimir. For our last one, we have the Tentacle and quotations. I'm not sure how you activate this. I'm assuming you activate it on the raft, but it's pretty much a big tentacle that comes out the water when you're on the raft, I'm assuming, and it kills zombies. I really don't know this one, to be honest. So that's kind of everything the blog post summarized. What we can expect later down the future is a full overview of Liberty Falls on August 28th with COD Next. So definitely check that out if you want to see more on Liberty Falls. And we officially have access to the Reflect 115 camo that comes with the pre-order bonus of Black Ops 6, 3 legendary ether tools, 3 flawless Ethereum crystals, and 3 ray gun cases for Modern Warfare Zombies. So So that's all the news for Black Ops 6 Zombies. I tried to summarize it the best I can. If you want a complete overview, I'd recommend checking out the Call of Duty blog or checking out another YouTube video going into a complete depth guide of this entire trailer, of both trailers and the gameplay and the entire blog. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.